Hey guys, I've caught like a half a second of a cat nap, but basically I've been up since about 1:30 this morning. Anybody that was on this line this morning when I was getting up, good morning. I got to thinking I would start working on some artist trading cards and just have them ready for, anytime. I've got several people said that they would like to swap, and Donna Day said her little granddaughter would like to swap. So Donna, I will make up some ATCs and include them in your prize package for leaving the comment on my Christmas video, okay? I'll just tuck these in. I wasn't sure if you wanted to participate as well or just your granddaughter, but I will send you each a couple artist trading cards, okay? These are the little smaller ones that I did up for the fronts of a little 3x3 card, and I'm just going to add the flowers, and then I'll do like a mat underneath it and then onto the base, and it might be slightly bigger than the 3x3 little cards, and I've left a little space here for a sentiment, and then I can put a sentiment in there like thanks or just a note or something like that, and I could put it like that or I could put it like that, so those are ready for that. I did this last night before I went to bed, added the flowers and the bling. I got all these flowers, look at these, all these flowers from Laura. Laura Loves Lace. She spoiled me and sent me a ton of flowers, and you have to be careful because they stick together, and there's like probably even another half amount more that's just kind of stuck together that you have to peel apart. But before I turned the camera on, I laid these flowers down. Oh, I've got a boo-boo. Yep. I tore the cuticle. It feels amazing, let me tell you. So anyhow, here, that doesn't matter anyway. I'm gonna add these flowers, and then I got this mega thing of jewels that I picked up at Hobby Lobby. I used a coupon. I figured it wouldn't matter. Let's see how far it goes. And I got my tea, and I know it's like 100 degrees outside, but I like hot tea even when it's hot. So let's make some of these up. Oh, I also brought in from the other room, and I probably should have something under these when I start doing this. Just a couple really tiny, fine brushes because ATCs are small. And I figured since I have so much color already, I brought only black and white paint. I'm going to limit myself to adding things onto these images with black and white paint. I like to do that, set myself some extreme limits, like only these two neutral colors occasionally, because it makes you think and utilize what's in the background, if that makes sense, because you can go over things in the background. Let me run and get something to set under these because I'm on my good table, and my husband will have a fit if I mess it up. Probably don't even need it this big, but that's okay. This is just artist paper. I had a pad of it. I'm trying to use it up. I've got the glue gun on as well. Let's see if I can do this reverse clown ability here. We'll set that one aside for a minute. Let's see, push those flowers over a little bit. Knock the camera, of course. All right, so let me look and see if I'm still good. I'm still good. Good, good, good. All right, so we got the hot glue gun. We got a couple ATCs. Oop, I didn't add flowers to this one. I like to have them all ready to go. There's even some green flowers. Y'all are probably thinking, that's only one flower. But I have to try because it feels thicker than the other ones. Let's just even see if I want to use a green flower. I don't even want to use that green flower. How about that? I'm just utilizing the little curlicues on the Diamond Dies Flourish die that I cut out and put on there. Let's see here. Let's put this one up here because it's a different kind. And see how thin that one is compared to these? So I'm thinking these are more... I hope you all don't mind just a chit-chat video because my son started his new job today. Woohoo! So I get my paycheck back. I'm not paying his bills anymore. It'll be so nice. I'll be working for myself again. All right. Well, I guess I'm not being cheap. I just want it to make, I want them to go as far as I can make them go. And Laura was so sweet to share these with me. I guess, you know what? It would help if I put these reading glasses on so I could like see an edge. There we go. Maybe my eyeballs will work now. Has nothing to do with the fact that I worked for 6 hours this morning straight. Oh, I'm going to use it just as it is. Let's see here. Oh, I need one more peach one. I got one more curlicue there. Let's see. I've got some yellow ones. Maybe we'll switch. Let me see what I've got here. I've got 2 different shades of yellow. Or three different shades of yellow. No, I don't want that either. I don't like any of that. How about that? I have a lot of the pretty turquoise. That might be pretty with the purple. So Laura, I'm putting these right to work, girl. Oh yeah, I like that. I like that. Alright. Oh, I did it again. I plugged the glue gun in, but I keep forgetting it has an on and off switch. And I forget to turn it to the on. Alright, this is going to take all day just to get these things glued down, but I thought maybe we could just craft together today and do a crafty together day. There's a couple pink ones. Those larger flowers almost need these larger centers, don't they? Like that. That's pretty cool. I'm going to bring that purple from the vine back to the front. Ooh, I like that. So what is everybody working on today? I'm doing ATCs. What is everybody else doing? Let's craft together. I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. Ready for the weekend? Are ya? We're going to make another trip to Greenville, I think, to work on his uncle's house again, which is a 2-hour drive after I work in the morning on Friday. It's going to be great. Yeah, great. I'm going to use this light green in that one, and I need 4 of those. And no, Esther, I don't have asbestos fingers yet. I haven't burnt them enough, I guess. But I can keep trying. Let's see. Glue gun's probably hot enough. Oop, there's one. So now we need, you know what this is reminding me of? What's that game where you turn all the cards over and you have to find the matches? I can't remember the name of that now. And you take turns and you turn over 2, and if you don't get a match, then somebody else gets to go. What's that game called? I can't remember. My son has never been a board game player. He's always been a video game thing. I played video games back when it was Super Mario Brothers, okay? I don't get this new game stuff. I just can't get into it at all. Now, if I was just Mario chasing mushrooms and things like that, I'd be good with that. But I'm not interested in, what are they, Lethal Weapon, or, I don't like all these war games. He likes to play them at night when his dad and I are trying to sleep, which is awesome. Yeah, really not. So anyway, he turns it down low, but then he goes online to play. Okay, and he's got his earphones on, and he's in there and he's playing and he's getting into it. And guess what we hear? Ah! You know, periodically. And then we're like, ah! Oh, I can't believe he's going to be, what's he going to be next month? 29. Just doesn't seem possible. I'm hoping in the next couple years he'll fledge. He's wanting to move to Maryland. He's got friends there. And if he already had his tool and die degree, he'd already have a job. Because he was offered a job up there if he already had his degree. Right now he's getting back into a job, so once he gets his bills paid off and his car fixed up, I have a feeling he'll be out of here. He's got a 1972 Buick Skylark sitting in the driveway, and he's itching to get it running again. And the guy that came to fix my windshield the other day, they stood out there and talked and talked and talked about cars and Maryland and different places to live. And the guy had actually lived, I think he said, in Montana for a while, and said that, man, that's a lot of snow there in Montana. I said, yeah, Greg doesn't have any experience with snow. I grew up in upstate New York, so I know what snow is. And my son's, he's young. If he wants to do all this traveling and moving around, he needs to do it while he's still young, because I don't think I could handle all that shifting around so much. Although Scott and I are thinking of retiring north of here, like maybe Virginia. I know everybody else retires in Florida, but we're flat sick of the heat. We want a little bit of a break, and we both are very inside kind of crafters and hobbyists, so just getting out and going to the beach every day just isn't really our thing to do. I mean, although we would if we lived near a beach. But he and I are both, we're kind of mountain people. I would rather be in the green of a forest than in a sweltering beach. Does that make sense? I would rather have birds singing around me, water, you know, flowing by. Sorry, I keep checking to make sure this camera's not cutting off. But I would rather have that type of nature around me than seagulls, pelicans, sharks, and things like that. The beach is beautiful, but Scott and I would like it more in the off season. You know, like go in the fall when the kids are back in school and it's kind of a ghost town. Or at least really quiet. I don't want to move so far north that we're stuck in for months and months and months. Been there, done that. But I would like to be where we do have some snow. I mean, when we get snow here in South Carolina, it's usually in the form of frozen snow, you know, ice. And it's not as much fun to look at as, you know, fluffy, puffy white snowflakes falling. Scott and I went to our favorite Goodwill last night. Man, it was a zoo in there. We didn't stay but we looked in the housewares area just long enough to see if they had a mirror, because we need an inexpensive mirror. We ended up at Ollie's. Good stuff, cheap. And got a mirror there, but we're gonna have to spray paint it, which reminds me, I was supposed to buy a spray can of a gloss white because we left the gloss white paint at his uncle's house and we want to have this painted before we go up there. It's for that downstairs bathroom that we've been working on. The mirror we bought is kind of cheap and cheesy, but it'll be good enough to sell the house with, you know. It's just, I'd like to have a mirror over that sink if nothing else downstairs. It's really more of the guy comes in from the garage or whatever and needs a place to shower up real quick downstairs. So it's going to be pretty. It's a spa, springy spa green. The shower is kind of a, this color, melony, melon kind of color with that spa green, or not spa, but green. I keep calling it spa green because it reminds me of a spa. But it's a spring green, and then Scott painted the trim a really crisp white gloss. It's really pretty. And I think by adding a mirror in there with a white frame around it would be real pretty. And then if a lady buys it, it'll be pretty for a lady. And if a gentleman buys it, it'll just be pretty, and he can still go in there and get a shower. So we're just trying to get it fixed up so we can get it on the market. Told Scott, I said, you know, we really need to be doing all this kind of stuff at our house so we can be getting it ready so we can make this big move before we're, you know, too old to enjoy the move. And you know, Greg can move up with us. He can stay here. He can move on to wherever he feels he needs to go. He's not 100% settled on any of it, so we'll see what happens. He keeps talking about re-enlisting in the Navy too, so we'll see. Alright, so now we've got these flowery backgrounds on those. So that's a start on 4 ATCs there. I'll add more to it. I'll go online and find some nice, you know, I like to find quotes that are inspirational online and then just use like tiny stickers or use rubber stamp letters to hand stamp out a sentiment on it. Alright, so now we've got all of these. And I thought some of these are kind of bland. but could be made really cool. Like that one's not bland, but it could be, I could do something with that. Let's get the ones that have the big flowers. That's what I'll do. That have nice flowers on them. Boy, that's quite a few of them. That only leaves me 3 more to think of what to do. So let's play with some black and white paint on these 5. And got some napkins here, or these paper towels. My husband hates these paper towels, despises them, the ones that rip, you know, small. He's like, why do you keep buying those? I'm gonna turn this glue gun off because I'm not gonna use it again right now. And I'm like, it was on sale. Okay, I didn't pay attention whether it rips out half or whole sheets. He said, well, you need to. I really don't like those. I was like, I know you don't like them, but they were on sale. Meaning cheap. So, well, not necessarily cheap because they are Bounty, but oh my goodness. Let's start with white. Let's see what we can get into. I would dip it in the lid like Secret does, but how am I going to get this sheet of paper dirty enough to make something more? Plus, I've got to get I got to get one of these prettied up so I can try out her flowers. Well, she said they're not her idea. She found them from somebody else, but you know what I meant. I might want to have chosen that other paintbrush. Can't tell if that's another petal division or not, so we'll see. Well, I hope our friend Cinnamon's having a blast at the, what's it, VidCon? I'm the same as you with that one. I don't know if I would even get anything out of it. I'd be nervous about being the only old lady there myself. Not saying that that's why you know, see that actually wasn't one, but it's okay. It'll be all right. I'm gonna go back and make the bottom of this fatter and come up because I like that. And we're just gonna pretend it wasn't a mistake. How about that? There we go. Now what can we do here? We've got this right here in the center, just begging for some white here. But pull it the other way. Those almost look like seeds of some sort. So, let's see, what else can we talk about? Looks kind of cool. Do that on this one too. I wish it wasn't so hot. The only good thing is our humidity level's not been really bad. Yesterday I think it was 38% humidity, but it was like 100 degrees. It felt like 108. Could do without that, but it is what it is. I love it when you can use something like a napkin on a background and then make it work for you in the end by utilizing the actual print that's already there. Let me tell you something that's really funny. I refuse to do management ever again. And I'm asked, you know, like, are you sure? Like every 6 months or so. Because I'm constantly managing up. Basically, I'm good at management, but the stress level of management does me in. It causes heart palpitations, it causes anxiety, and I don't manage. I don't know how else to say it. It's not for me on a full-time basis. Now, occasionally I'll step in. Like today, the team needed to speed up, so I was asked if I had any ideas. So I got on the radio and I said, this is a smaller truck than last week, and we have twice as many people here. What's the problem? Let's get busy. I said, I need everybody to hurry up in their areas, finish up, because I need somebody to come over here and help me, because I sorted all 109 repacks by myself for y'all. So somebody needs to step up and get on over here and help me. And it was like the boss instantly said, thanks. And it's like, well, you can get on there and say the same things, you know? But anyway, that's just how it is. I don't mind helping them motivate, inspire, coerce, whatever it's called. Whatever it takes to get the job done. That's the most important thing. If you've got a certain amount of time, something needs to be done. The entire team needs to pull together and just do it. Get it done. Don't get slack just because you've got a little bit. The entire team has a lot. You know, and if somebody else has stepped up and done something, you know, that takes them away from the area they're supposed to, you know, do themselves, you need to step up and help them. Everybody needs to help each other. Life would go so much smoother if everybody would quit fighting each other and work together. Sorry. Bit of a rant there. It's all right. Those that have worked retail understand exactly what I'm talking about. And those that haven't should work retail for at least the Christmas season. And then they'd know what I was talking about. It's not all about just showing up and earn a paycheck. You gotta make a statement about who you are when you're there. I swear this looks like it's got, I don't know. I'm gonna switch to that other paintbrush. I keep thinking I'm gonna stick my paintbrush in that tea. I keep getting close to it. Pick up some black and put some little dots in here. Now that I've ranted, what do y'all want to rant about? Let's see. And I'm sure somebody will be offended, but it's all right. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's draw the lines on here. Okay, I don't know when it cut off. I just know that the camera turned off and the lens went back in the camera. So sorry if you missed anything. Maybe you missed my rant, so you don't have to hear all that static from this attic over here. Don't ask me why I'm putting these black dots here. I have no idea. I just all of a sudden thought, that needs black dots all over it. I don't know. We'll see. It's not over till it's over. Let's cheat and paint these back in. Projects. Okay, I need to come up with a Christmas in July project for tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Well, it'll have to be done tomorrow. For this week. For this week, I need a Christmas in July project. And I had told Esther, maybe we should just do a gift ideas video. Gift ideas. We could talk about it now for that matter. What is something that you would be thrilled to receive? Just looking for ideas. What is something you would just be thrilled to receive from someone that was handmade? You could, let's see, things that I've made for gifts. I have made stuffed animals using fleece. I have made makeup bags using a variety of different fabrics. I have made necklaces, earrings, made my mom a family quilt one year. I got with my siblings. I am the oldest of 6, and I got with my siblings and got pictures from them that I printed onto fabric, because you can print right on fabric from your printer using some fabric you buy in 8.5 by 11 sheets. And I made a quilt for my mom, and I've done that. Pot holders. I've done pot holders for gifts that turned out really, really cute, and they're easy. Pillowcases. I've done pillowcases. What else have I done? Tote bags. Real pretty tote bag, fully lined with a matching makeup bag and a tissue cover. I've made tissue covers, bracelets, all sorts of stuff. But I'm just looking for things that you all would find interesting to see how they're made. So leave a comment down below. Just tell me a couple things that you wouldn't mind seeing, like tutorials or just finished products. If it needs to be a tutorial, I need to know, say tutorial, or just show me some that you've made, and then I'll decide whether it needs to be a tutorial or not, or whatever. I'm just trying to find ideas. Esther and I need your help. Give us some feedback, okay? What would you like to see? Because we're running out of July. We need to hurry up and finish this Christmas in July stuff out. And I know she's got her hands full with things going on at her place. So what's something easy to do? More Christmas cards? Y'all want to see some more Christmas cards? That really does look like stamen right there. They are now. Yeah. Would you like to see a video of Scott and Mai's adventure on Friday? I mean, I can take some little clips of our trip up to the upstate of South Carolina if y'all would be interested in just like a road adventure that we do, like we do occasionally. unfortunately, this trip is mainly on interstate, so unless you really want to see interstate, you know, it's not as interesting as backcountry roads, but I'd do it for you if that's what you want. Just let me know. Ooh, is that the mailman? Ooh, the mailman's here. Never brings me anything, but I'll never say never, though, because occasionally somebody will surprise me with a package. It's just, most of the time, I go out to the mailbox, and you know who the mail is for? Our son. Or it's bills. That really stinks when it's just bills. That looks pretty cool. So, I'm going to end this here so I can go check the mail. And I'll let y'all go. All right? Bye, guys.